both ends.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Jokic. Back to Christie. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Brooks. From the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Now O'Neal. Back to Jokic. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Six on the shot clock. Outside Christie. Launches a three. Fires in the triple. Christie's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Here's Christie.
Yeah, the defense of Murray throwing that shot off. Good to see him putting everything into his defense. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And Edgecombe gets it to go. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Pass to Christie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Back to Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Back to Jokic. Over Antetokounmpo. Misses again, now 0 for 3. And they double up Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Christie. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, that's
my!
bad right there.
Wow!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish. A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Murray, no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Outside O'Neal. To the left wing. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Edgecombe. They get the rebound. Jokic gets the bucket.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Huskies foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Huskies. Number 12.
The visitors with the ball. Antetokounmpo outside. Knocks down the long J. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points in the game.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Edgecombe. And that one's long.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Assist goes to
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Edgecombe. To halt the run. And it's Harris with the rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
your Huskies.
Leading by 9.
15,
And we'll get them.
18, 24.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Craig with a steal. Dunn goes in. From downtown. Craig, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Dunn. Back to Jokic. Releases from the wing and drills it. Jokic has got his third bucket of the night.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Out to the right wing. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside Craig. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. And he knocks down the first one. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Here's Fears. Banked it in off the glass. Fears has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, fantastic work inside by Fears. He loves trying his luck down there.
Black outside. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Black. It's stolen by Dunn. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. Over on Antetokounmpo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
The ball's knocked loose. And here's Black. He's got 5. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Jokic, no good.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one. Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And there's the screen. The 3 from Edgecombe. And the three-pointer goes. Edgecombe's got 5 points.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. He has 7.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter. Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Now Brooks. Three-pointer. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting's...
Oh!
Yeah, whenever Edgecombe sees a lane, he's gonna take advantage.
And they double up Murray. Pass to Brooks. Williams on the wing. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. On target from range.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Counted. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points in the quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible. Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jokic, good.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
The drive by Murray. Antetokounmpo. That one off the back iron and out. Pass to Christie for the lead. Knocks it down from distance. Christie's got 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Here's Edgecombe. 9 points in the game. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. So it's the home team now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Jokic. The rebound by Murray. And here's Brooks. Antetokounmpo outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Max Christie picks one up.
First team.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
And he's good on the second. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Edgecombe. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Murray from outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. 10 points for him.
When Murray is hitting from deep, it's huge because it helps open up this offense even more.
Jokic off the bounce. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The three is up. Jokic grabs the board. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Murray. Christie with a steal. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Here's Edgecombe. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, and leaving no doubt. Edgecombe just flies to the rim.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Huskies. Number 12.
Right side Murray. Three-pointer Brooks. He can't get it to go. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, man, I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses in close.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Edgecombe. For the lead. Outside Christie. Shot clock at 5. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now Jokic. Pounded by Harris. Here's Dunn. Goes back up. Jokic, no good. Antetokounmpo, left side. Black outside. Pass to Brooks. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. .149 left in the third.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fears. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. It's 2-on-1. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Brooks outside. Antetokounmpo inside. They kick it out to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3. Christie's got room. And the shot falls short that time. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Dunn. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, just superior athleticism. Chris Dunn soaring for the jam with that impressive vertical.
Outside Murray. Pass to Brooks. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
On the court, score.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 31. Brooks outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 12. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. They lead by 6.
The away team, 56.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Dunn. And it's in there.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Pass to De Silva. On the wing, Brooks. The three is up. Unable to get that one. All by himself. A nice shot by Fears.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And Williams over to help. Outside Murray. Now Black. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Back to O'Neal. Clock at 4. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's De Silva. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Dunn attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you have to admire Chris Dunn's aggressiveness. This guy will take hard forays into the lane and drain the layup.
Antetokounmpo outside. Over to the left wing. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Away team ball.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Clock is at 3. Knocks it loose. Pass to Dunn. Here's Fears. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Timeout, timeout.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Black. The steal. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Antetokounmpo outside. Beyond the arc. Jokic with a rebound.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Cash from downtown. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Antetokounmpo. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Outside Christie. 6 to shoot. Jokic fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Antetokounmpo. Here's Brooks. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, he can't get the layup. Now Jokic. Christie outside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And he slams it home.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Christie. Jokic, the screen. It's Christie with a drive. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Murray is doubled. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here they come. Oh, stolen by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig. Here's Murray. Harris outside. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And so they foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops. And that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Timeout.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
And so it's a victory for the...
Game 2 na, Brad.
Game.